Hello, hello. It's Monday night. I can't believe it's been 2 weeks since I've been on. I've missed everybody. The first week I missed because of the storm. Hey, Rosemary. The second week, last Monday, it was my birthday, and I probably could have gone on. I was just so busy relaxing, which I never do. So I didn't. Hey, Cassie. Hey, Barbie. So I didn't go live, and but it was a cautionary tale because I'll tell you, when I thought about it tonight, I was like, oh, I could really get used to not going live again. So it's just the old adage, that you have to keep, you have to be persistent. You have to stay in your good habits, because it's so easy to get out of it. Hey, everybody. Thanks for hopping on. This is great. Um, I'm glad I didn't scare anybody away with just sounding like I had a million and one things to talk about. But I've been just typing in a couple of notes. Hey, Erica. Typing in a couple of notes over the last couple weeks of things that I wanted to, that had been on my mind to just talk to you guys about and to ask you about. Um, if you watch the replay, if you don't know who I am for sure, I'm Mary Moss. I live in Richmond, Virginia. I'm an author, a speaker, and a poet. And in my day job, my real life, I'm an administrator for a transportation project here in Richmond. And I'm really lucky that, I said the gratitude um, that I get to do my job, so that I can do the things I want, the other things I want to do. That funds it. So that's pretty awesome. I'm pretty lucky. Um, yeah, I see I didn't cut my notifications off. Nobody ever calls me, and of course I just got one. Um, so hopefully that won't happen again. You can tell I'm out of practice. So no excuses if you have never gone live and you keep saying, oh, I need to go live. If something goes wrong, it goes wrong. It's not the end of the world. It just means that you're a normal person and that, life is real. So anyway, um, oh, Barbie, you're so sweet. I'm so blessed to have the most awesome circle of friends. It's just amazing. I just feel really blessed. So thank you for that. So the three things I want to talk about tonight. The first one, I think I'll talk about my 2018 word. If you all don't mind, share with me if you had a word or a phrase that was like your theme for 2018. I'd love to know. Hey, Barbara, glad you could hop on. I'd love to find out what your word for the year was. I always try to come up with one. Intentional. Oh, that's a good one, Jennifer. That's a really good one. Oh, Michelle, you and Jennifer both had the same word. Giving, fears. Ooh, these are some great words. Perspective. Awesome. Well, keep dropping them as you hop on. I hope you'll share what your word was. My word for 2018 was renaissance. And it really played out. It really came true for me. I had no idea what that was going to mean or what it was going to look like. But renaissance, is kind of like it's a renewed interest in things and in a new, higher, better way. And that's just kind of how this year has gone for me. Not only was I able to publish my book, but just so many other things that have enabled me to grow as a person and to kind of get back in the game after not really being fully in the game for a few years since my mom died. The book helped me move through grief to find hope and healing. I've now, I've renewed my faith. I've started going back to church again. I'm starting, my faith is growing and kind of manifesting in some new and different ways. So it's pretty awesome. So let me know, did your word come true? I mean, was that your theme? Did it work out the way you thought it would? Y'all let me know if your word has carried you through the year. And while you're letting me know that, as of today, there are 92 days left in 2019. 92 days. I don't know how that happened. I really don't. And I mean, I almost tend to be a little sad about that. But it's also kind of exciting because that means we still have 92 days. Hey, Lily, we still have 92 days, to say, oh, in 2018, I wanted to do X, Y, Z. We still got time to do it. We still got time to make our plan. So that's the good news. I am going to try really hard to do one thing every day that is going to propel me into 2019. I'm not sure exactly what it is yet. I've kind of started a little list. I'm going to try to do one thing, either in my job, with my health, with my writing, as a friend, in all the different areas that I can think of, that's going to just help me end 2018 on the highest note possible and launch me into 2019. I haven't figured out what my 2019 word's going to be yet, so we shall see. But hey everybody, thanks for hopping on. We're talking about our word or phrase for 2018 and whether or not our year represented that, whether that manifested. And also the fact that there's 92 days left in the year. So that's still, we've got all of October, all of November, all of December. So you can do a lot in 3 months. You really can, even with the holidays in there. In fact, if you're if you have a business and you sell products, this is really a great time of year for you. And I hope that you started a couple months ago talking about the products that you have and all the great deals that you are going to make available for people. But the important thing to remember about that is that we don't want to try to sell our products, right? We want to sell solutions for people. So if we can focus on what problem we can solve for people, they're going to really want to sign on to try the products out. Plus, they're really buying you. Your sparkling personality is what attracts them to the product or the product line in the first place, or the services that you provide. So you should always be focusing on you and how you can help your friends, the solutions that you can give them, and that makes them more interested. Then they don't feel like you're being all salesy, and trying to pressure them into doing that. That's right. If you set your mind to it, be intentional, and give value, you'll finish the year strong. That's a great summary, Barbie. You're hired. You're going to be my script writer from now on. So yeah, that's great. And I know this is a little bit rambling. I'm kind of hopping around. I'm not going to stay on too long because I know people are busy, and the closer we get to the holidays, the busier everyone gets. But I wanted to talk about abundance because one of the things that I have been really blessed with this year is abundance. John Eric helped me launch my book when it was available for sale, and I've had a lot of people buying the book since then, and people buying my first book as well. And I've been really busy, writing notes to people and following up with people. and hearing some incredible stories from people who bought the book and who they bought the book for. I mean, it's really been remarkable. And I also have quite a few friends who we've kind of all been journeying together. We have different dreams, but we've been journeying together. And some of them are at the point where they're having abundance problems, you know? They're so busy, so busy. And unexpectedly so, almost. You know, it seems like all of a sudden, even though you've been building, 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 and working, working, working. And I've chatted with a couple of them. Oh, thanks, Barbara. I've chatted with a couple. You're one of the ones with the abundance issues, right? Whoever thought that abundance, you know, would be a problem? And it's not a problem, it's a blessing. And I'm really enjoying it. Though I've been really mindful too, though, because my coach, John Eric Mosler, who a lot of us know and follow him and try to follow his advice. His advice is to savor the time you have right now. Like, I'm handwriting notes almost every night to somebody. And I heard him say the other night, be grateful, because one day soon you're going to look back and say, I wish I still had time to handwrite notes to everybody. And so that made me take a breath kind of for a quick minute and think, yeah, I need to just slow down a little bit, maybe write one or two, you know, fewer notes, and breathe and think and plan, but really savor it, because once you get to that point, it's a result of a lot of hard work, and you've earned it and you deserve it. So you should relish it before you rush ahead for, you know, the next, what's next, what's next, what's next. And you always want to keep your eye on that. But it's kind of like when our kids are growing up, you know, we don't want them to grow up too fast. We want to savor the age that they are at each age, at each step along the way. You know, you don't wish they were still babies because you like them at you know, kindergarten age, or, you know, they leave for college and, you know, before you know it. So we want to make sure that we don't miss the reward of our hard work by not savoring it and not recognizing it and appreciating it. So those were my great thoughts over the last 2 weeks. The things that I just really wanted to share with my friends. And I'm so grateful for all of you for hopping on here. I'm planning to go live every Monday night at 8:30, barring hurricanes and tropical storms, and my birthday won't come till next year, so I won't have that excuse again. And also, I'd love it if there's a certain topic or something that you all want to chat about. I would love for you to message me and let me know what that is. And if you know of anybody, that's right, go slow to go fast. That's right, Jill, that's the plan. If you know of anybody that you think might benefit from hearing any of our little conversation tonight, please share it with them. Please share this live. And I hope you all have a great Monday night, a great week, and I will talk to you next Monday. Thanks.